Today we're going to do a brief demonstration of how to set up your user profile and organization within the EC3 tool. Just a reminder, if you have not done so yet, you can go to BuildingTransparency.org to register for the tool for free by clicking on the Register Free button. This is also where you can sign into the tool. Once you click on Sign In, it will take you to the login page, and it's a good idea to bookmark this so you can just come right to this page when you'd like to sign into the tool moving forward. I'm going to go ahead and sign into the tool through my public account. What you're going to see here when you get inside the tool for the first time is, of course, just the data around the number of EPDs in the tool. But up here on the upper bar, you'll see that it's giving you your user status in terms of what type of user you are, your user profile, and then the organization that you're tagged to, if you've done that already. So the first thing to do is go into your user profile. This is where you can set a name, a nickname if you'd like, add more information about yourself, upload a picture if you'd like that to display. And this is the important step to become a professional user like I'm currently shown. It's to set your employer and your profession. You'll see for the profession, it's just a drop-down menu where you can pick professions in terms of the work that you do. And then under employer, you can just type in your employer and search for it to see if it's been established in the tool. If it hasn't, you can actually establish your organization or your company by inputting it into this bar right here. You can also do things like set your preferences in terms of units, whether you use metric or imperial. When you're doing your searches, if you want to default to both product and industry EPDs in your searches, and if you want to include Carbon Leadership Forum baselines, if you want to use 2021 or 2019 based on what your projects may be using, or if you don't want to see baselines, you could also click none. It also allows you to subscribe to our tool news and updates when we do releases for EC3 through Building Transparency, and also subscribe to the embodied carbon news from the Carbon Leadership Forum if you'd like to do that here also. And that's really it when it comes to your user profile. Again, the most important part is this employer and profession designation. You'll see if I click on this professional user where it's telling me what I am, it'll bring up the user account types. Your user account will default to private until you have set your organization or employer and profession. This is based on just privacy rules around what we can share. When we know you're a professional user tied to a professional email address, this enables you to be able to share buildings from the project planner, create and manage user groups for sharing, get technical support via UserSnap, which is this report bugs and feedback button down here that enables you to actually communicate directly with us if you need help or have a question on a certain screen, have an idea for an improvement to the tool, or want to report a bug. And then also the ability to publish buildings to public. If you have created a project in the tool and actually want to anonymize that project and publish it for benchmarking and for public access, you can do that as well. Just a note, pilot users are users that have come through our pilot partners, where we have partnerships to support the tool as well as biweekly meetings to inform it. And that gets those users early access to material categories as we build them out with EPDs before they're really ready for prime time with performance filters, early access to features, enterprise features if there's anything that we're helping a larger company set up in terms of sharing or benchmarking or using the tool on multiple projects with multiple people. And then again, those biweekly calls with the EC3 team to really learn about new features and inform how the tool functions for everyone. If you go to the organization page, if you have an organization linked, or once you've set that employer from the organization page, it's an ability to do the same thing at the organization level. So you can see here, this is for Building Transparency. You can do alternative names. If you're a subsidiary or there's multiple organizations tied together, you can do things like parent organizations to really link things together. You can choose your primary activities. This is important for program operators or manufacturers because that will give you access to editing rights to the digital EPDs that are tied to your organization or program operator. And then down here, you'll see that there's also the ability to set admins or read, write, and manage access. I'm logged in from my public account, so I just have read access from this account. And you can see that my manage account is my Executive Stacy account, but that's the one where I would have the controls to actually edit, read, write, and manage access for all the employees tied to my organization. This really helps when it comes to permissions around buildings and sharing. If you are a manufacturer, and this was your manufacturer page in the tool, it would list all of your plants, allow you to edit addresses and add plants to link to the EPDs. It would list subsidiaries, and it would also list all of the EPDs currently in the tool and allow you to access them directly from your organization page. That's it for this brief demo. We just wanted to help people understand what you could do in terms of really managing and editing your status in the tool from both a user and organization perspective. If you have any questions for Building Transparency, you can use the report bugs and feedback button if you're a professional user, or you can email me directly at stacy.smedley@buildingtransparency.org.